Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4 of Steins. Okarin wants an exorcism, as we found out in the last episode, and he's a guy. Luca, at least. Well, I guess Okarin too, but Okarin's really hung up on the fact that Luca's a guy. And hey, there's nothing wrong with wanting to feel pretty every once in a while. Anyways, he wants to bring out the usual. I have no clue what the usual is. I guess we're about to find out what the usual is. Usual implies that he's gotten several prior executions, doesn't it? Fun. The usual? You mean Samidare? Oh, who the hell uses a demon sword for an exorcism? The usual for an exorcism should be obvious. Bro, don't say it like you're a regular then. I don't know what it's called, but it's that stick with the zigzaggy paper thingies the priest does a shaky thingy with. That sounded really dumb, Okarin. Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri. Oh, the Onusa. But I don't know if my father will lend it to me. A wand that is created by a Shinto priest adorned with shide paper. It is used in blessing rituals to ward off evil spirits. I'll go ask him. Lukako makes a quick bow, then runs off towards his house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort you'd expect a high school girl to carry. God forbid a girl want an aesthetic pocket watch. Its name is Pockety. Obviously, that's the name Mayuri gave it, not its brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure. Well, time for me to go to work. You have a job? Do your best. You going straight home afterwards? Yep. Mary lives in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akiba by train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began. On the couch? Dude. See you tomorrow! I call Mary to stop before she trots off. Wait, Mary, back at Radican. You heard a man scream, right? Scream? Mary blinks several times and puts her fingers to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile. When was that again? This afternoon. I don't think I heard anything. Oh. Well, alright. Okarin's a weirdo. Yeah, he is. Keep telling him that. Bye-bye, doo-doo-doo. Mary leaves, this time for good, though she pauses to wave at least half a dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway. Thanks for waiting, Okabe-san. Lukako returns shortly after Mayuri leaves. In his hands is the white zigzaggy thing I asked for. Dad let me borrow it, thank goodness. Did Mayuri-chan leave? Don't worry about Mayuri. Begin the exorcism at once, Lukako. Okay. But do you really want me to do it? What exactly am I exorcising anyway? Lukako is flustered. Is he really up to this? I'm beginning to doubt. Should have known better. The instant doubt touches my heart, a terrible chill shoots up my spine. Ooh, it's the evil spirit in my arm. I need everybody in this game to beat his ass. What is... He is 18 years old. That is far too old to be acting like this. I grab my violently shaking wrist. Be still, foul spirit. Ugh. Hurry, Lukako. It's trying to take over. No way. Please hang in there, Okabe-san. I'm not Okabe-san. I'm sorry, Kyo-san. But what should I... The exorcism. Hurry. Just do it. Like I taught you. Okay. With a serious look on his face, Lukako grasps the Unusa with both hands as if it were a sword. His stance is impressive. I taught him well. Dude. His face is red and he can barely talk. It looks like he wants to say something, but is hesitating. Panicking because he feels awkward. Amateur. Dude, you're acting like you've done an exorcism. Please, Uka, expel this spirit from me. I don't want to kill you. Lukako starts crying. Poor buddy. Looks like he's really worried. Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty. Like I made a frail girl cry. But despite the tears welling up in his eyes, it looks like Lukako's managed to work up his resolve. Hear me, evil spirit. He raises the Unusa up high, shaking it left and right. Please, leave from Okabe. Leave Kyo-san. It's great. Now strike my arm with those zigzags. The tip of the Unusa touches my upper arm. In an anime, this would be the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur, but nothing like that happens. The only sound is the chirping of cicadas. When the cicadas cry. Did it work? I take a deep breath. The trembling in my arm has stopped. I'm okay. Looks like you drove away the evil spirit. Good job, Lukako. Lukako sighs in relief and blushes. I'm glad I was able to help. His shy smile really does make him look like a girl. Let me guess. No! I thought I was gonna do the but he's a guy thing. After I get back to the lab, I take the broken TV down to the Braun Tube workshop for repairs. Dario and Mayuri have already gone home, so I have to carry the TV down the narrow staircase by myself. It's brutal, back-breaking work, but I manage. Come on, you're a big, strong guy. Maybe. You do look kind of frail, a little toothpick-like. I push the workshop door open with my hips and head inside. The room is dimly lit by the setting sun, but the gloom is offset by the glare from the gigantic CRT in the center of the room. A 42-inch CRT television. Doesn't seem like something you could get in modern Japan. With LCD TVs becoming the new standard, I seriously doubt anyone would want a bulky old CRT. Whoa. Jesus. Yo, what's up, Okabe? Sitting in front of the huge CRT is an equally huge man reading a sports newspaper. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Jesus Christ, this guy is built! He's the workshop's manager, actually the owner of this whole building, Tenoji Yugo. I call him Mr. Braun. It's a fitting name for someone who loves Braun tubes. What's up? That TV you gave me broke, that's what. I bet you were treating it rough, weren't you? Yeah, he was hitting it because Alpaca-Man wouldn't talk to him. I barely managed to set the heavy TV on the counter. Oh. Hey, give me a second. I got mail. Oh, Mary? Oh. Okay, married subject, just fatty. I didn't want any of the other Ghetto Froggies, but I did want fatty. But now that I think about it, it wasn't really that cute. Actually, it was kind of weird looking. I wonder why I wanted one so bad. Hey, I just realized fatty kind of looks like Daru-kun. Oh my god. What should I reply to? Daru or Daru? It's the body, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. And then, okay, that's the stuff I've already looked at. Okay. Oh. Achievement! Love. You gotta treat him with love. A muscle-bound bald guy talking about love. It sends shivers down my spine. I'll need repairs, post-haste. Are you gonna pay? Man, why do you always talk like that? Yeah, you're so demanding. Mr. Braun begins investigating the cause of the problem. With nothing better to do, I look around the store. I don't know if it's just the dust hanging in the air, but something feels stagnant about this place. There are CRT screens everywhere. The haphazard layout makes them seem like junk, but they're all functional, according to Mr. Braun. He's got a full range of both old and new. Some of them are probably older than me. There are even some flat screen and HD CRTs that came out just before LCDs took the market. You're open late today. Don't you usually close around 7? The crowd in Akiba thin quickly at night. All the major electronic stores close around 8 or 9 o'clock. Okay, sorry, I have to... It's been bothering me that the music is so much louder compared to... I think that's good. Well, let's hope that's good. All the major electronic stores close around 8 or 9 o'clock. And then, as if the liveliness of the day was simply a lie, the town goes silent. I'm expecting someone. You mean that chipmunk of yours? Don't be calling my little girl a chipmunk. You hear? Yeah, you shouldn't anger this guy. He could probably turn you into a pretzel real quick. The manager glares at me and takes a photo from his wallet. It is a picture of a young girl, shyly making a peace sign at the camera. One might assume this muscle-bound man to be some kind of pervert, but the girl is actually his daughter. She's about 12 years old now, I think. His love for her is second only to his love for CRTs. Or was it the other way around? I see her in the store every now and again. What was her name again? If you touch Nai, you're dead. That's it, Nai. Nai? Nay. A rare name that means to braid. She pops up at the store now and again, so we've interacted with her before. And by we, I mean Mary, since she's the only one Nay gets along with. Nay always hides when she sees me or Daru. I must admit, I'm impressed she can sense my aura of madness at such an early age. Oh god, this guy. Mr. Braun makes a grandiose kissing gesture at his daughter's photo. Once again, shivers down my spine. But seriously, besides your daughter, has this workshop ever had a customer? I've been renting the second floor for about 6 months, but I don't recall ever seeing a customer. I'd be surprised if this place were actually making any money. Ain't a customer. He puts away the photo and goes back to checking the TV, leaving me with that vague answer. There's probably just a loose shoulder on the board. I can fix it. Really? Well then, by all means. Hold on. I'll get you an estimate. You didn't think you were getting this service for free, did you, Okarin? What? You're charging me? What do you think? This ain't some charity. You're the one who gave us the TV. Yeah, so what? Never said I'd service it for free. First, you have some gall to say that after foisting a half-broken piece of junk onto us. Oh, shut up. If you don't want it, I can take it back. Though I'll have to charge it for its safe disposal. Extortion! You dare cheat the man who very well may change the future of mankind? What the fuck are you Who's that now? Me, of course. Who else? Brush your teeth and go to sleep, kid. You've got some nerve to be back talking when I'm letting you rent the second floor for next to nothing. You shall have your money, Mr. Braun. In the end, I'm no match for him. Just then, I hear the door open. Here she is. I look up to see that the girl has entered the store. She's wearing a vintage jacket and tight shorts that highlight her long limbs and athletic figure. I find myself particularly impressed by her well-defined thighs. What's up? Suddenly, the world? Are we really doing a JoJo's thing right now? The power to stop time, one of the supernatural abilities called Steins that appear in the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventures. Those with the ability to use stands are called stand users. I've played these games before. Zawardo. JoJo's is one of my favorite animes of all times. I think you should know that about me. I love JoJo's. It feels like someone activated the world. The girl is still standing there with her arm in the air. Her smile gradually fades into confusion. What kind of reaction was she hoping for? Seriously. Anyway, is she the person Mr. Braun was expecting? Maybe she's someone he knows personally. Are you sure this is not just his daughter? Another daughter? I think this is his daughter. Or dare I say, his girlfriend? She finally drops her pose and clears her throat. I called earlier. I'm Amane. And just like that, time starts moving again. Not his daughter? Not his daughter, okay. Oh, so you're the kid for the job interview. I'm Tenoji, the manager. A job interview? This young woman? What? You want to work at the dull, dirty, depressing, debt-ridden Braun Tube workshop with this filthy old manager? He's gonna kick you out! You want an extra 1,000 yen out of deer rent? My words are but the truth, though I suppose it's not my place to get involved. Anyway, I had no idea the Braun Tube workshop was hiring. You always look so free. I didn't know you needed the help. Actually, I'm the one who begged for the job. The girl looks a little embarrassed. The boss refused at first, but I wouldn't take no for an answer. That's honestly surprising. Kids with drive are rare these days. Take a seat right there, young lady. Oh, thank you. Looks like they're going to have a formal interview. I was going to leave, but since Mr. Braun hasn't kicked me out, I'll stick around a bit longer. And now he's going to immediately kick you out. The girl's expression is stiff. I guess she's nervous, just because of a part-time job interview. In contrast to how she said she wouldn't take no for an answer, she doesn't seem so enthusiastic. Right. What was your name again? Amane Suzuha. Age? 18. Same as me. Student? No. She shakes her head. Why do you want to work here? Because I love CRTs. Hired. You start tomorrow. Wait, what? Is this a joke? Are we on camera? Thanks, boss. Finally, Amane Suzuha seems to relax. Then she looks at me. Who are you? You dare ask my name? Banish the thought from your head, girl. To learn it would place your life in jeopardy. I'm sick and tired of this tough guy act, bro. You are not cool. Countless women have learned my name, only to find themselves targets of the organization. Sarah in America, Claudia in Italy, Simone in France. I won't put anyone else in danger. Hey, stop pulling things out of your ass. He just doesn't understand my pain. This idiot rents the second floor. Name's Okabe Rintaro. My name is not Okabe. It's Yon. Quit it, or I raise your rent. I'm Okabe Rintaro. Bro's pathetic. The girl stands up, places her hand on my shoulder, and looks at me with a serious expression. I don't know anything about this organization that's after you. But if you're ever in trouble, Okabe Rintaro, let me know. I can help with stuff like that. Huh? Yeah, me too, bro. Stuff? Like what? If necessary, I can hurt them so bad they'll never bother you again.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Braun? I don't think you should hire her. Yeah, she might be a wild one. I'll fire her if she ever causes any trouble. Anyway, ignore that organization nonsense. It's all in Okabe's head. It is? You just keep thinking that. Someday, the world will kneel before me. Oh, he doesn't get to do his laugh. There you go. I don't do it as good as him. And then Amane Suzuha stares straight at me again. Maybe she has a habit of looking people in the eye. Personal space? So that's the current trend. Thanks for the tip. Trend? I don't think so.
That's it.
Oh. Receiving mail. Oh. Oh, Luca. About yesterday. Are you really okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because of my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much. I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with Samadare. Something. I think this one I want to press on. Don't worry. Thanks to your exorcism, my right arm has been quiet for a while. Still, there's no telling what could set it off again, if I'm forced to do battle again. Let's just pray that the organization's assassins don't find me. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So hot. I was at university all morning. As I returned to Akiba, the heat is now becoming unbearable. I grab an iced coffee at the bakery inside Yodobashi to quench my thirst. While I'm at it, I guess I'll check At Channel on my phone. I mostly frequent the occult board, the future technology board, and sometimes the physics board. I search for threads on the mass disappearance phenomenon of Machise Kurisu's stabbing, but turn up nothing. So those were hallucinations after all? When I peek at the occult board, I find posts in multiple threads from someone claiming to be John Titor. Wait, John Titor is back? John Titor appeared on an American BBS 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveler. He claimed to have traveled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claims started quite a storm among the BBS denizens. Fictional, an American computer company, not only do they develop and sell hardware and software, they also offer services and consultation to enterprises. In recent years, they've made the latter their main focus. IBM invented floppy disks and hard disk drives. Okay. They invented... so some fictional company invented floppy disks and hard disk drives? Titor also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events. Start of the Iraq War. The spread of the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for example. To previews from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operation manual. Another name for bovine spongiform encephalopathy, BSC, commonly known as mad cow disease, but only used in the case of human infection. Early symptoms include memory loss, abnormal movements, personality changes, dementia, and muscle stiffness. In severe cases, the patient may waste away for 1 to 2 years before dying of respiratory paralysis or other complications. But after about 4 months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. But on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other too. That's why to this day, most people don't doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. So, after 10 years of silence, is that same John Titor is now on a Japanese BBS? Oh, ridiculous. It's obviously a troll. 4chan at it again. On the internet, to post controversial opinions or false information for the purpose of provoking a reaction. John Titor lol cow win? First of all, John Titor is American, yet now he's posting on @channel in Japanese. Let's take a look at his posts. Okay. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by SERN. They completed the first time machine in 2034. Time Trapper lol. John Titor lol. No, Anon. Curry Gohan and Kamehameha. More details on the time machine. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you say 100 million? Hold on, I want to know how much that is. Compared to ignoring that inflation 15 years. So what, 100 million? 100,000. Oh jeez. That's $682,000. Crazy. Oh, okay, I have to read these in a second. Okay. SCRN, CERN, I'm gonna call it CERN for my sake. CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN used their time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, it is a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? Why did you come to this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash your doing? Wait, guys. Titor-san doesn't understand @channel lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Get a trip code, asshole. Oh, there's more. Okay. I came here to change my present. In other words, your future. My mission is to destroy CERN's dystopia and restore freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free, but you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is a trip code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. You said CERN has time machines. You have a time machine. That must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud. QED. What's a dystopia? How can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You've been reading too much manga if you think you could get those guys to stop killing each other. Who asked you to change the future? You trying to play God? After promising world peace, I, for one, welcome our new CERN overlords. My time machine is a prototype reverse engineered from stolen CERN technology. Compared to their time machine, its capabilities are quite limited. In 2036, the world is ruled by a single, all-powerful governing body. They control every aspect of our lives, deciding what we will eat, where we will live, and whom we will marry. There's no privacy and no choice. It reminds me of, the show Lex. Deep Cut. It's a really good sci-fi show, but I've never met another person who's, seen it. But they have their thing, like the Mary matchmaker things, and it's pretty crazy. It's a good show. It's a good show, though. Shout out to anyone who's seen Lex. Anybody who dares oppose them is eliminated. There are no trials. In movies and stuff, small changes to the past can cause huge changes to the future. You've already changed the present by coming here. What happens if you make unexpected changes to the future? Implying CERN rules the world. Do you even know what CERN is? Well, OP is a troll. So if we find his dad and kill him, then this time traveler, Lamau, will never be born, and we won't have to listen to this bullshit, am I right? I want to know if I can meet your past self. Can you have self-cessed? Oh, okay. @channel is just 4chan. You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox. That has been debunked. This world line has a divergence of 0.571024% compared to the world line I came from. Killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. CERN is a particle physics research institution that hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. If you're really a time traveler, then fucking prove it. Post time machine pics or get the fuck out. The many worlds interpretation? Whoa, slow down, bro. Research institution taking over the world. Lol, what? I do not feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I am only posting these messages on a whim. My mission comes first. What are world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do? Late reply, a trip code is a way to identify posters. Put #password after your name. Lol, backpedaling. Oh, Jesus, okay. You know, I'm gonna read these things I haven't yet to read. I don't know what CERN is. French acronym for Société Européenne pour la Recherche Nucléaire, or European Society for Nuclear Research. Really? Couldn't tell. Research. The world's largest elementary particle physics laboratory, located on the Franco-Swiss border near Geneva, has a bank, a library, a post office, and a dorm on the premises. Scientists from around the world gather at CERN to research particle physics. High school French paying off? Question mark? The opposite of a utopia. For example, a completely regulated society in which most people are denied privacy and freedom. Yeah, I know what a dystopia is. Okay, world lines are like an infinite number of rivers flowing in parallel. Along the way, they are constantly branching out into new world lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post on this message board has practically no effect on this world line's divergence. But if you are murdered, let's say, then divergence would change. Tuck that one back, put a pin in that. However, it would only change by about 0.000002%, if that. A single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have much greater effect on divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes. I'll make sure to use this one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick up again tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everybody. Huh. Looks like they've already made an archive of these threads. Of course, there have been sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This post closely resembles what the original Titor wrote 10 years ago. I've read one of the books on Titor. That's how I know. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. There are many Titor fanatics on that channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the response the opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting this time traveler as if this were his first appearance. Nobody's even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I try posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. It's the original John Titor thread archive in English, and plenty of Titor blogs in Japanese. I enter John Titor's name into a search engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titor's posting on that channel. I can't find a single trace of the Titor from 10 years ago. It's a world line! It's a world line where he didn't actually post 10 years ago. Bizarre. This just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then, I got tens of thousands of hits. Is this search engine filtered? I try searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. Huh. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? These past 2 days, I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. I'll call Daru. He'll know about Titor for sure. He's not gonna know about Titor, huh? After all, I've talked to him about Titor before. I only vaguely remember the details of that conversation, but I'm positive the conversation happened. By the time I dig my phone out of my bag, I no longer feel like making the call. You just had it out! Instead, I send him an email on the way back to the lab. He replies with his location. By May Queen, he means May Queen plus Neon Squared, a maid cafe. A type of cafe where the waitresses wear maid uniforms, usually in the French maid style. They usually call their customers master. Patrons can talk to the waitresses and play games with them, but ultimately maid cafes are restaurants, not bordellos. Daru's a regular there. Apparently 3D cat maids are his thing too. May Queen plus Neon Squared is only a 3-minute walk from the lab. Coming from Kuramabashi Dori, take a left at Sumakoisaka Crossing and you'll find it. I'm not going there! You don't need to tell me the instructions. That's where I'm headed now. It's usually busy in Akiba during summer break, but now it's even busier because of the Radican incident. The area was blocked off yesterday, but it doesn't look like they could keep the main road closed for 2 days straight. I haven't seen a single police officer today. But the Radican building still seems off limits. The entrance shutters are closed and sealed with yellow police tape. We're here now in Akihabara the day after the unexplained satellite crash. The police barricades has been lifted, and a tremendous number of people have gathered in front of the station. The satellite's origin is still under investigation. We're told that it can't be removed until the authorities have more information. According to the police, the satellite does not appear to be dangerous. However, tourists and local business owners have raised concerns. The media has dozens of cameras set up outside of the police line, and there are nearly twice as many onlookers as reporters, enough to fill the entire street with people, everyone aiming their phone cameras at the satellite-like object. So many people. Living in Akiba, you get used to crowds and big events, but a gathering of this size is unusual. I wonder when they'll get rid of that thing. I hope it doesn't explode or something. They've been letting people back into the area, so I guess there's no danger. Still, considering its unknown origin, I'm surprised there isn't more security. Like, today, like always, otaku are shopping for doujinshi. Import games, electronics, or whatever strikes their fancy. Fan-created amateur manga, which are often but not always adult in nature. These are sold at special doujinshi events, the biggest of which is the twice-annual Comic Giga Market, known by fans as Kamima. I've read my fair share of doujinshi. Aside from the scene at Redican, it's the same as any other day. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday. I've half accepted that the mass disappearance was just my imagination. Maybe I've become unable to distinguish reality from fantasy, like the media likes to say about teenagers these days. With that thought in mind, I return my gaze to the street. Oh, hey! Hey, girl. Hey. Sorry. Hey! Sorry. And there, in front of me, stands a woman holding her phone in front of her face. Hey. Huh? She took a picture. Her phone was clearly pointed at me. I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. I turned around just to make sure that she wasn't pointing it at someone behind me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Hey. You can take a picture of me, girl. Sorry. She's still staring at her phone. Without even glancing at me, she turns around and points her phone at some other pedestrian. Maybe she's just taking photos of everyone at the scene, not just me. But still, I need to have a word with her. The organization is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out. Wait. She doesn't turn around. Is she so engrossed in her photography that she doesn't even notice me? Or did she not catch my magnificent native-level English? Hey! You with the phone camera! Wait, please, wait! Who the fuck? Sorry. She turns back, finally noticing me. And of course, her phone turns with her. Hey! No pictures! Are you with the organization? Rose getting humbled again. Thank God. She completely ignores my objection. And then she goes back to looking at her phone. Answer my question! Are you with the organization? If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures. Possible organization spy. You're not? Probably not organization spy. Even so, I can't let you keep that picture. The organization will stop at nothing to find my whereabouts, and they'll kill anyone who gets in their way. I need you to delete that picture immediately. Lady ignoring me. She even listening? Sorry. Wow, she finally speaks. Just a whisper, but it's something. Lady who apologized out of nowhere. If I upset you. She lowers her head slightly in a bow. Or at least I think it's a bow. She's been looking down all of this time, so I can't really tell. Before you apologize, I need you to delete that photo. Wait. I was shooting the scenery. Her fingers dance across her phone's keys with impressive speed, exactly the opposite of her annoyingly slow speech pattern. The scenery? You're a tourist? Or is she one of those people who came to see the satellite? In that case, why did she take a picture of me? She shakes her head without looking at me. Lady ignoring me and apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. It's proof of where I was today. You're a strange lady. Strange lady apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. Kiryu. Moeka. Huh? My name. That's nice, but I just want her to delete that photo. I have a question for you. May I? First, the photo. There's an urban legend in Akihabara. Have you heard of it? An urban legend? What is she talking about? Don't tell me. There's a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara. And now that brilliant but insane mad scientist is the target of every assassin in the underworld. Don't think so highly of yourself. I remained in this town for far too long. I need to make plans. Akihabara, you weren't such a bad town. I'm glad to... The Phantom. Retro PC. What? Retro PC? She replies with a nod, or something like a nod. They say there's one in Akihabara. Oh. Nothing about a mad scientist. I'm relieved, but also disappointed. At any rate, this is the first I've heard about a Phantom Retro PC. A Retro PC? You mean like a 98? Japanese PC series sold from the mid-1980s to the mid-1990s. It was sold so well that at one point it was called the National Computer. That's the first model that comes to mind. But are 98s really that hard to find? She shakes her head slightly, or something like a shake. No, this. She turns her phone towards me. The screen shows an oddly shaped computer. It's hard to tell since the picture's monochrome, but it looks like some kind of PC. Looks kind of familiar. An IBM 5100. An IBM 5100. John Titor? That's the computer John Titor tried to get. Her fingers twitch, I think. You've seen one? No, I've only heard the name. Coincidence? No. This could be the choice of Steins Gate. Know anyone who might know? Mr. Braun? Oh, Daru? Daru probably knows more about it. He's my favorite right arm. A super hacker capable of breaking into even MI6's mainframe. In the United Kingdom, the government organizations responsible for foreign military intelligence operations. MI6 stands for Military Intelligence Section 6. However, its formal name is the Secret Intelligence Service, SIS. The MI6 part is a slight exaggeration. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would break down our door and take us away. But the super hacker part is true. Depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet him at May Queen plus Neon Squared. I don't have time to stand and chat with some crazy lady I don't know. Well, I'm off, lady. Media scrum in moderation. During news stories with high public interest, reporters sometimes latch on to persons of interest, bombarding them with questions, prying into their lives, and even camping outside their houses. These activities are a serious invasion of privacy and can inflict mental and emotional stress on the subject. Okay. I try to make a smooth exit, one-liner and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd. Personal space? What are you doing? Your email, please. What are you after? The super hacker. I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No. Wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. I'm defenseless without him. My only other ally is Mayuri, whose skills amount to costume design. I refuse! Oh my... I'll never give up Daru. I slip past her and start walking faster. Past her? I hardly know her! Ha ha ha! Oh. No, please take her with you. She's following me. I pick up the pace, but she's still chasing me. Just give her your email, bro. Stop following me. Unperturbed, she shows me her phone again. On the screen is a picture of me that she took. You still haven't deleted it? Tell me, and I'll delete it. You dare blackmail me? Who do you work for? I attempt to glare her into submission, but her eyes are already lowered. My glare is ineffective. She hesitates for a second. Work part-time at Arc Rewrite. What's that? An editorial company here in Akihabara. One of those companies that writes articles for magazines? Is this gloomy lady really fit for that kind of work? Wait! You plan on publishing my picture without permission, don't you? When you jump to that? The mad scientist of Akiba unveiled. I can see the headlines now. So the organization will need to turn Akiba into a sea of blood. No, I must avoid that gruesome outcome at all costs. I have no choice. Very well, I accept your terms. At any rate, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing how it might be used. I pull up my email address and show it to her. Looking back and forth from my phone to her, she enters my info with terrifying speed. Of course, this woman is an esper. A general term for humans who possess supernatural powers. Common powers include telepathy, telekinesis, and precognition, though more exotic powers exist. It is rumored that some espers even possess the ability to reshape reality with pure force of will, derived from the term ESP, which stands for extrasensory perception. Mob Psycho 100! I dub her powers Shining Finger. Her magical thumb types cursed emails at 255 characters per minute. Whoever receives one dies. She's done typing my address. It took all of 5 seconds. Name? Yonen Kyoma. Mad scientist. How is it spelled? First, Hyo, or Phoenix, then In, and finally Kyoma, which means a horrible truth that must never be revealed. Huh? Hyo for Phoenix, then In, and finally Kyoma, which means a horrible truth that must never be revealed. I repeat my perfect explanation. This is the origin of my true name. Explaining the In part of Hyonen would take too long, so I left it out. She's sick and tired of you. She enters my name with her head tilted to the side. Like this. Honing Yoma. What the hell is this? Are you mocking me? She lowers her head a little more. An apologetic bow, I guess. Just hand me your phone. I'll enter it. No, don't touch her phone. Oh, look at her. She shakes her head, clutching her phone with both hands as if to protect it from me. Like a spoiled child who can't let go of a toy, she shields it from me with all her might. What does she think I'm gonna do? Her reaction is a little depressing. Anyway, she's obviously not going to hand her phone over, so I ask for her address instead. I'll send her a blank mail. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot it already, so I enter her name as Shining Finger. What the fuck does that mean? What am I doing standing here in the middle of the street? Let's hurry up and send her a blank email. I don't need to type anything. It's just to give her my name. I already put her into my contacts. Just send a blank email to Shining Finger. Oh, okay. She frowns while looking at her own phone. Then she glances my way. I can feel those eyes clearly saying, hurry up. But I'm hesitant. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to give her my true name. But regardless of how long I hesitate, I don't think that she'll let me go until I send her the email. She sure is persistent. Looks like I have no choice but to send the email. We exchange a few words, and then I get away from her as fast as I can. Oh gosh. I don't wanna be in here. Welcome back, Master. I open the door to the May Queen plus Neon Squared Maid Cafe, and two familiar cat-eared girls greet me with smiles. It's Okarin! That's Mayuri? One of them is Mayuri. I hear she's called Mayushi Nyan. Since she works here, I stop by about twice a month. I guess that would make me a regular customer. She's 16. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe. Welcome back, Okarin! After bowing again, Mary gasps as if she thought of something. Hey, Okarin! Mayushi just noticed something. Welcome back, and Okarin go really well together. Whatever. I don't even know what voice to do for her. Yoma, it's great that you came, yeah. The other maid who came to greet me, Ferris Nyan, her professional name of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. She's May Queen plus Neon Squared's most popular maid. Even though she and Mayuri are about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger. Darunyan's here too. He's been waiting, yeah. Daru frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Ferris. He often reads her public blog while muttering, "Ferris, you're so cute," to himself. He's got it real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. I also have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me. Are you holding another secret meeting to overthrow the evil organization yet? Yeah, something like that. Ferris
Ferris wants to join too, yeah.
No chance. The organization isn't threatened by cat-eared maids. I want to kill myself. I hate doing this voice.
Not true, yeah. Ferris has the perfect secret technique to help take them down.
What? You finally mastered that secret technique?
Yes, yeah. After completing my pilgrimage to the Guyana Highlands and overcoming my mentor's death, I finally mastered it.
What mentor? Ferris knows my true name, Kyonin Kyoma. I've also told her all about the organization. Now she's more into it than I am. She's always the one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. By the way, this is the first time I've heard of this secret technique, or whatever it is.
So, Ferris wants to participate in the spirit conference like he promised. Yeah.
She's not letting it go. It'll take 30 minutes if I play along with her. You're not suggesting we venture into the sanctuary? The answer is no. Although you may understand the hidden secrets, you're still too inexperienced. Oh, sorry. One moment, I've got to look at my phone. Oh, I got two. Couldn't make out what's going on. Okay, there's that one. Got that last mail. I asked Mary-chan about what it is you're fighting against, but she just laughed and didn't answer. What should I do? I want to help Kyoma-san. You don't need to know. Not yet. Eventually, if Steins Gate so chooses, you will learn the truth whether you're ready or not. Cool. What did he send to Naru? Okay. And nothing for her.
But you promised, yeah. Are you going to betray me? My brother is waiting for me there.
Why are we role-playing in public? Since when do you have a brother? What the hell is a spirit conference anyways? Ferris looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. I falter, even though I know it's just one of her cutesy acts. Whenever I talk with her, I run out of comebacks, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on, you can only take it so far. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth, while Ferris has only delusions and a made-up backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her.
I don't quite get it, but can Mayushi go to the sanctuary too?
Great. Now look who's joined in. It's just going to get worse from here. And, I guess we'll find out how much more worse that can get next time when we play. From this, I understand... We've met 3 new characters. Shocking. So first we have very motivated, new CRT computer shop employee. We have Shining Finger, mysterious, definitely not an organization spy, just some kind of socially awkward girl who likes to text. And now we have Ferris. Cat girl, role player, maid. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye!